Pedro Collins over the wicket. Uncharacteristic, I said, but not for long. First boundary for Sehwag.
Made that look very easy, Virender Sehwag. Nothing wrong with the line. I think he erred there as far as length was concerned. Was giving him enough time to go back and punch it easily through the offside. Not the quickest of pitches. It's a new pitch, yes, it's supposed to encourage pace and bounce, but I wouldn't say it's the quickest that I've seen.
Couple of boundaries and couple of deliveries for Sehwag. This time it was glided down to third man. Brings a smile on his face.
Oh, and that's another beautiful stroke. Don't bother running for that. Even though it's fairly lush here in Mumbai, it just races away.
John Wright will be happy with the change in the pitch, perhaps because Sehwag has got this shot going. If that is the case, then the pace in the pitch has improved. He was struggling to get the shot away, wasn't getting any power behind it because of the lack of speed off the deck. It seems like he's slowly starting to improve the pitch. The west stand. And on the opposite side is, of course, Sunil Gavaskar stand, the east stand. And that's where the most knowledgeable sit, Danny. You don't want to be there too close. Virender Sehwag is getting better and better with time. Square of the wicket is the area that he loves to play at.
He certainly does, and we saw that recently in Colombo with the ICC Champions Trophy just a week or so ago. And if you give this man width, he's not afraid to give it a slash outside off stump. Even though there's 3 slips in a gully, he really backs himself, Sehwag. What's going on there, old son? Dad's got one. Or a gate. To get that sorted. Oh, this is another beautiful stroke through the offside. Didn't quite get to the pitch of it. It doesn't matter. It has disappeared over the rope.
Well, he's not quite. He's blazed that one through the offside and to the boundary.
He's the kind of a player who loves to get on with the game, keeps the scorers busy, keeps the crowd entertained. That is what he loves to do. That's a lovely stroke. He made room for that, played it into the gap. They've got 4 fielders on the offside.
He's got that away. That's a loose delivery, and it gets a treatment. The 50 comes up for India. It's flight. Better off if he does that. Sehwag's in fine form at the moment. Third boundary of the over.
It was a well-flighted delivery. This is exactly what he's got to do regularly. Now that wasn't there. There's the fielder placed there at short extra cover. A little bit of missed time. And he goes straight into the hands of that short extra cover fielder.
Lovely shot. That was only fractionally overpitched, and Sehwag's caressed it through the offside. Well, he's the big boss of that company. Sehwag's the boss out there. That's gone through. Consecutive boundaries for Virender Sehwag. And his first half century against the West Indies.
So the invitation for the man to go over the top is there. There's nobody in the deep at the moment for Sehwag. Cover drive is the answer, and it's beautifully timed. Leans into it and collects another good-looking boundary. He's gone over the top and straight to third man and out of his hand. It's Pedro Collins is the man in the deep. Merv Dillon can't believe it.
And the umpire is now checking to see whether it fell in or do they signal 6. But it was a definite chance. Short ball outside the off stump. A very deliberate attempt by Sehwag to play it over the slips. Just watch this shot. Very well connected. Did he get his hands to it? does appear that he got a hand to it. But the ball did appear to have landed inside the boundary line. The rope.
Again, he's glided it beautifully through covers. And if it reaches the rope, it's amazing timing.
Just a little bit of turn, hint of turn there on that off stump. It's gone over the top. That is a lovely hit with the turn. And it's gone all the way. It's 103 without loss.
Square cuts it for another boundary. It's a very heavy outfield on the offside there.
That's a flowing drive through the offside again. And once it reaches those practice pitches, the fielder can give up chasing.
Also looking at this pitch early on, there's a certain amount of moisture and it's still quite fresh.
Ooh. Take that, just fractionally overpitched. And he's pummeled it through the offside.
Here's Cameron Cuffley.
That's a lovely shot. You can't get more delicate than that.
And the surface absolutely dead.
It's gone in the air. It's cleared the man at mid-wicket and gone to the boundary. That's 3 figures for Virender Sehwag. His 3rd century in Test match cricket.
He's the second man after Hemu Adhikari to score 100 against the West Indies in his first Test match. Virender Sehwag, what an innings this has been. He's paced it beautifully. Not a very easy surface to play your strokes on. He took his time. Got his first 25 odd in 60 balls. We've seen some lovely strokes from Virender Sehwag. Cut loose when the spinners came on to the attack. That was a lovely 6 at mid-off. That was a beautiful cover drive. It's into position so quickly. This is the way he got his 100. It was pitched on the leg stump. Played it over mid-wicket. What a lovely innings. Looks a satisfied man. Virender Sehwag batting on 101. People are talking about that. The pitches are not very good. That was a thick outside edge. He'll get a boundary, a lucky boundary for Virender Sehwag.
Sanjay Bangar at the other end. He's gone for another hit on the leg side. Not quite timed it as well as he would like, but another boundary with the addition of 20 that he already has. Pedro Collins getting some movement for sure. Slow delivery right in the slot, and it finishes just behind the side screen, just in front, he's saying. It's gone up in the air, not quite out the middle of the bat, but still good enough. More than good enough. He's gotten 4 overs behind in the stands. So the Sixers now coming in a bit of a rush for India.
And he must be seeing it very, very well at this point. He's taken from just outside the off stump. He couldn't model himself on a better player. He looked so much like Sachin Tendulkar in his stroke play. And his stature as well. And he strikes the ball just as well.
Patient and in the channel.
Well, that's gone.
Hands on hips and hands on chins, because that's not the place to bowl when you've got 2 slips and a packed onside field, short and wide, and Sehwag gave it the treatment.
That's another boundary. Made it look so simple. Seemed to be beaten initially, but just got enough bat on ball.
Thank you very much, Michael. Around the wicket, a leg spinner. And Sehwag has gone all the way, is it? Yes, straight in the stands, yet again. He doesn't bother just clearing the ropes. He goes into the stands, Virender Sehwag, so another 6 for him.
Just look at the contact on that ball. Bang. And the good thing is that he picks his spots, Sanjay. He's got the gaps so perfectly marked in his mind.
point of the West Indies. Was that an edge? They've gone up in appeal, and the finger goes up. So David Shepherd reckoned there was a fine nick on that one. So Virendra Sehwag is departing towards the pavilion, and the crowd is stunned for a while, but they rise now because they're aware that Sehwag is going to be replaced by Sachin Tendulkar. But a great innings has come to an end.
Really, what a wonderful innings and what a sorry end to it. Down the leg side, maybe that faint nick on brushing off his pad, and well taken by Ridley Jacobs. So 147, a magnificent 100, one he'll remember for a long time. It's now 213 for 2.